Yeah, good morning everybody. Central Illinois, this is Joe. How y'all doing? This is the garden. Put it in about 6 weeks ago, most of it. I've been putting other stuff in, seeds, and we've had 5/10 of an inch of rain in 6 weeks. Supposed to get some rain Saturday. Man, I hope so. I haven't watered this. It's just all from the ground moisture, but there's all kinds of stuff growing. Um, you can kind of see it. I'm just going to walk around. I ain't going to say a whole lot, but there's marigolds. I've been picking turnips, radishes, lettuce, spinach. Rabbits been eating my beans off like usual. I hope they grow back. They'd have grown back already if we'd had rain. There's carrots, beets, onions, um, plenty of potatoes. I don't think they're going to amount to a whole lot. They're blooming good. Some of them, the plant's better than others. But, I put a lot of horse manure on it, and sometimes the potatoes just don't. I don't think like that a lot first year. Hell, they'll grow in horse poop, straight horse poop, or they'll grow in bare soil, rotten soil, so who knows. But there's 3 rows. There's some beets scattered along this side. Has some pole beans that planted along this edge. I'm going to put some poles up, but rabbits eat them off fast they come up. Planted some red corn right there. 1 row come up good. It's a red shoe peg popcorn. I lost the rest of it, so I have to go through my seed collection, see if I can find something that's similar. But that was real red, almost maroon, black, dark. But yeah, I'm gonna have to take a tiller down this edge right here, till this up, and I've been pulling that grass out. The middle of the garden got away from me, but I got most of it pulled out. I'm gonna replant some of it, or plant it. It hadn't been planted. You see the cabbage and broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. It's coming along good. Some tomatoes along this edge. I had run out of room for them. They're about 6. About 40 peppers down that row, I think. 35. And then tomatoes go down there. I'll end up putting something in here, even if I got to retill it. But let's cut that hay this morning. Good to get that out of there. Somebody can use it. My brother probably. A few little mounds of stuff coming up in there, pumpkins and different stuff my wife planted mixed in there. I'm just going to take this spot right here, cover it up with a mound and a shovel, and plant sweet potatoes there. There's a row of Hopi corn that I was working on for a couple years. I'll hand pollinate all my corn. That's the only way I can do it in this small spot. There's some more broccoli. It's coming on good. Sunflowers, they're all volunteer this year. I didn't plant any. But right here, there's 2 rows of onions. Well, these ones on this side, they're store-bought bulbs. But then the ones from here down, and then on this other row, they're seeds. There's 3 different kinds. They came from Everwild Seed Company. I'd never planted seeds, so I got them kind of thick, but I'm going to let them grow. Next year, I don't think I'm going to buy any bulbs. I'm just going to plant all seeds, and then I'm plant about 5, 6 different kinds, and I'm going to let them go to seed over the years. I'm going to collect that seed from my garden, and that's the onion seed that I'm going to grow from now on. Every once in a while, I might introduce a little bit more gene into it so it don't get too stagnant, but I think it'll work out. As I said, I've been picking a lot of turnips. What I don't pick, I just till under, chop up. It adds a little bit of a boost. But you can tell this stuff's green, healthy. I hope we get some rain. In the driest spring I've had in this garden. It rains, it floods. Oh well, bunch of maters up there. I'm not really going to do a lot to them. I might put some straw under them, but I don't think I'm going to tie them up much. Some of my onions going to seed, not all of them. The front row seem to have more. I always thought that came from cold. Second year starts easier to go to seed because they're ready. Onions, I figure, take 3 years from seed. There's a row of potatoes down there. All them potatoes, they came from ones I've been growing in the garden now for a couple of years. They seem to work out. They don't really get as big of potatoes, but I get a lot of them. I kind of like the smaller ones anyway. There's garlic down this side. I've had a lot of lettuce, a lot of spinach. I just planted another row of spinach. Some of that garlic's going to be nice. I guess I'm supposed to take the tops off them, but I'm just going to let them go this year. I'm not pulling them off. There's some wild garlic along this side here that me and my brother got out in the country, and I've been growing some of it. Man, it's got a great flavor, and the ones I isolated are big heads, so real red, real dark maroon, real strong flavor garlic. There's some horseradish. There's an onion going to seed. I think they're pretty cool looking. Yep. Haven't seen too many bees yet, but imagine they'll come on what ones are left. A few strawberries there. I had 10 plants. They're starting to make runners. A couple years I'll have a batch of strawberries. Some purple potatoes there that my nephew gave me a couple years ago. I got a harvest off of them. Planted some last year and got a few, and I saved them. Got about 4 hills there. I think that's seed potato for next year, if I can keep it that long. Here's some other stuff scattered in here. Fennel, tomatoes, squash, pumpkins. All the stuff come up if it ever rain. There's a few collards, some more lettuce. These flowers. A few flowers. Flowers will come up. But that's what I'm doing today. Sitting over here, working in the garden a little bit. Nice morning, it's cool. I sat here and I had some coffee. Getting ready to have some bacon cheese hot dogs. Maybe plant some yellow popcorn. But it's a beautiful day. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.